I want to talk to you today about why sometimes we're just not open to being influenced by others and how we can change that by understanding why that is and what we can do about it. You see, we all have our beliefs, our opinions, and experience that shape how we see the world. But sometimes we get so stuck in our ways that we don't even realize that we're closed off to new ideas and perspectives. But the good news is we can actually rewire our brains to be more open and receptive to influence. But first, imagine this scenario. I'm sitting across from a dear friend at our favorite coffee spot, eager to catch up, hearing about all the exciting things that she's been working on. I'm just thrilled for her, and she launches into her new plans. I actually feel inspired by her creativity. And then she asks for my thoughts. I suggest a few ideas, but she quickly dismisses them and says, I've already considered those, and they won't work. In that instant, just like that, I was triggered. My amygdala is firing full force. It makes me want to put her in her place and show her how wrong she is for not considering my ideas. It felt insulting and dismissive. We've all had interactions similar to this. So let's unpack by understanding that the brain can be more open and receptive. But how? 1, recognize we all have a confirmation bias. They say if you have a brain, you have a bias. We tend to favor information that supports what we think and believe, and to dismiss that which contradicts that. And when someone challenges or dismisses our ideas, our instinct is to dismiss them and prove we are right. We defend our thinking, and it prevents us from connecting and considering what they have to say. 2, reflect with a pause. When you feel defensive, just acknowledge it's a natural response. This is how we're hardwired, but you can override this instinct. Pause. Take a deep breath to reset your nervous system. Then reframe your thinking by simply asking, what am I missing here? It helps you stay open and curious rather than defensive. 3rd, respond to understand. So you can shift the conversation from defending your position to understanding theirs. And a question to understand their viewpoint invites them to share more about their thoughts and feelings. For example, I'm curious to learn what specifically makes you think this might not work. It can help you to see things from their perspective and be more open. Approach conversations with the willingness to learn from others, even if it means challenging your own beliefs. Being open to influence doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the other person says, but it does mean you are willing to consider different viewpoints. And who knows, you might even change your mind.